Hello, my loves. Welcome back to my channel. As you guys can tell by the title of this video, this is going to be a Capricorn reading for November 2020. However, this is timeless, so if you're watching this outside of that time frame, it's totally fine. I still feel like you can find something that is enlightening and helpful for you while you're on your journey. Also, this is for any Capricorn placement, so Sun, Moon, Rising, Lilith, North Node, you name it, okay? Or you could just be curious. Also, if this video resonates with you, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I tried to film this before, never hit the record button, so I was just talking to myself. So I'm back at it again. So I'm gonna play my singing bowl to help us clear out any negative energy. Also to help us to be open to receive any messages in this reading, okay? Feel free to chant, breathe in and out, do whatever helps you calm yourself and relax your mind, okay? Okay, so coming out first, we have the Chariot, okay? We have the Empress, we have the Four of Wands, um, the Eight of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, and then the Five of Cups, okay? So I kind of have like two scenarios. So I'm going to start with the first one that I mentioned while I wasn't recording. Um, it seems like that Capricorn, you could be giving birth to it. So you could be pregnant. I know that's pretty typical of this card, but I only say that because following that directly is the Four of Wands, which is a celebration or could mean a possible marriage. Okay, so some of you guys could have got recently married and you're celebrating, or you could have found out that you're pregnant and you're celebrating that, or you could have just had the child. Also, it is like holiday time. This is like a few days after Thanksgiving, so in America. So you could be celebrating that with family, and I'm gonna get back to that later on. What popped in my head, which is unfortunate, the Five of Cups is someone grieving or mourning a loss. So someone could have lost the child recently or ended a marriage or an engagement. And I'm sorry if that is the case. I see you guys nothing but love, light, lots of healing and recovery. So that's one thing that I picked up on. The other one, you Capricorn, you could be feeling down because things just didn't go as planned for you during this time period, or you're not surrounded by loved ones as you hoped you would, and that could be because of some sort of loss or a loss of a loved one. But for some reason, as I was like looking over the cards, I kept on hearing to be grateful. So I feel like Spirit is telling you to be grateful, and that everything is gonna be okay. So if you did just lose someone, um, Spirit will help you through that. Um, and if you wanted to conceive another child, like you will get pregnant again, Capricorn, or your partner will get pregnant again, or it could be a family member or a friend or something, okay, that it resonates with you. It doesn't have to be you in particular. Um, if it's like a marriage or an engagement, it's saying that you will find that again, okay? That it's not the end of the road, but to be grateful for the things you do have in your life. And I know I don't want to be insensitive. I know when we lose people or we lose things or things don't go as we planned, it's hard for us to well, to still see the positives in our life, Capricorn. Um, but it looks like you have a lot of abundance, or a lot of abundance is rushing into you eventually. But I feel like the Spirit is saying to be patient. Don't become jaded or bitter. And I say that because clarifying the cherry, we have the Ace of Pentacles. Hopefully, you guys can see that. Followed by the Three of Swords, and then followed by the Fool. So, like I said, you could be experiencing some type of heartbreak from either a loss of a loved one, a ending of a marriage or an engagement or any bond in general, honestly. So you could be experiencing some type of heartbreak, and I feel like Spirit is saying don't become jaded and bitter by these experiences because you will have a new beginning, and abundance and happiness will come. Okay, you just have to continue to be open minded because I don't know if I mentioned that at the beginning, but before I meditate, well, before I started the video, I meditated on Capricorn, and I heard the phrase, "Be open minded." So continue to be open minded and continue to allow your heart to be open. Okay, don't allow your heart to be cold because of experiences that um, are happening in your life. Okay, it's unfortunate, like I said, and healing is a lifelong process. So some days will be easy, some days will be hard, you know. But if you have faith um, in whatever you may believe in, it helps you get through the day, you know. And sometimes it gets a little bit easier. Um, and it's telling you, like I said, to be keep your eyes open, be resourceful, look at the people that you do have in your life during this time frame. Because sometimes we feel like we don't have anybody, but sometimes we do have somebody. Like we have a good few of them, but we can become so um, caught up in money, new ideas, what we feel like life should be. Um, and sometimes that's really not our calling. And I know that's pretty out there. And that's a tough pill to swallow, okay? Because sometimes we feel like that our life should be a certain way. And when it's not, we just can't see the positive in anything in our life. Um, but some of some of the ideas of why we feel like our life should be that way is based off of society, um, and wanting possible fame or to be celebrated. But in actuality, you can only celebrate yourself, Capricorn. Okay, so we have to be mindful of that. It could be, like I said, it could be a little bit of imbalances in your bonds, and this could be a partner, this could be someone else in your energy, but it seems like it's very imbalanced. Somebody is taking more than they need, and they're not giving back to other people. And this one was a little alarming because the energy is a little sad, and I see like a lot of grief and kind of like a dark cloud over the reading. And I felt very detached, so I feel like a lot of you are very detached right now. I don't know if it's detached from people, if you are detached because you're mourning, but it's a very detached energy. Um, so, like I said, it's to continue to have faith in God, in spirit, because He's gonna help you. He or she, however you want to phrase it, is gonna help you get through this time period. Okay, so pour into your spirituality. Okay, um, but like I said, I'm and I'm gonna say this. I don't know if it's gonna resonate with somebody, but I feel like that somebody is very intuitive that's watching this reading, or you could know somebody, and the person is using their intuition for not the highest good of mankind. Okay, so I put that in a nice way and like wrapped it up in a nice, pretty package. But we all have different gifts and different talents that God has given us. And sometimes when we are brokenhearted, or we're sometimes jaded and very imbalanced within ourselves. Like I said, it causes for our relationships to be imbalanced, and we tend to take more than we should, or we tend to use our talents and gifts to manipulate people. Okay, so like I said, I don't know if that's your energy, Capricorn. It could be somebody else that's in your environment. Okay, and if that person is in your environment, be cautious, be very aware. Um, just like I said before, people who use their talents and gifts to harm people, or they try to use it to harm people, I should say, or they don't use it for the highest good of other people or the highest good of themselves. Um, that is only a reflection of yourself, okay? So if you feel like you have to do those things to other people, or you have to create scenarios that benefit you, or yeah, I said scenarios, which is an interesting word, but if you have to create situations that benefit you, and you have to use people as puppets and manipulate them into doing the things that you want to do, to get ahead in life, that's only a lack of like self-esteem and confidence within yourself or within that person. And I say that because one of the lessons card I pulled out was service. Hopefully, this is yellow, so it's very bright. And for the service card, it says, "I feel good when I can help others." Okay, and that came out directly following this one. So I feel like you need to be using your talents and your gifts to help people, okay? If you're not doing that, that's what you should be doing, okay? You shouldn't be using them for um, only for personal gain, okay? Because you could be doing something, and of course it brings something back to you, whether that's mentally, physically, or spiritually. But whatever you're doing should be for the greater good of mankind. If it's not really aligned with what spirit has for you. Okay, so just be mindful of that. That was very weird energy, and I'm not sure why I got that download, but I had to share it for some reason. So remember to use your gifts to um, help heal people. Okay, and use it for the highest of yourself and the highest of mankind. Okay. And like I said, for anybody who's mourning a loss and stuff like that, continue to pour into your spirituality. It will help you through this tough time. Um, and you will have joy, happiness, abundance very soon, even if it doesn't seem like that. I'm hearing to continue to be grateful for the things you do have, and more will continue to pour in, okay? Um, and convenient enough, we have relationships. It says, "I am attracted to those people who serve my higher good." Exactly. Okay. So we should be living as our higher self, or we should be waking up every day and saying, "Today I will be my highest self, not my lowest self." Okay. Because I know it seems like, well, who would wake up and say they wanted to be their lowest self? But you'd be surprised if we are not intentional about how we want to be, and how we want our day to go. It will spiral very quickly, and we will start letting people, situations overtake ourselves and our day completely. Okay, so we have to be intentional about those things. Okay, um, and like I said, to use your gifts and talents for your highest self and for the highest good of everyone surrounding you. Okay, so don't be selfish. Be grateful of the things and the people you have in your life, and continue to pour that love and abundance into other people. Okay, don't be stingy. Health. I will honor the physical vessel that enshrines my soul. Okay, so hmm, health. That's interesting. Okay. Um, I feel like this ties into the people that are maybe mourning a loss. Take care of yourself mentally, physically, and spiritually. So if I can't reiterate this enough, continue to pour into your spirituality. Um, Darkness, or the devil, as people like to refer to it as, can pour in when we are at our lowest. When we are at our weakest, darkness will pour, it will seep its way in, I should say. So to combat that, we have to pour into our spirituality, to keep the darkness out. It's okay to mourn, it's okay to grieve, but we have to keep a healthy balance, okay? Um, so just take care of yourself. If you're not eating well, just remember to eat well, healthy foods. Just remember to eat. In general, I feel like somebody isn't eating at all, and it could be from depression. So be mindful of that. This reading, or it's the readings I do, I should say. They're for like self discovery. To help you understand yourself, understand your placements, the sun, moon, rise, and different things like that. This isn't an alternative or a replacement to mental health services, okay? And I'm a strong advocate on that. So if you're struggling with some type of mental health issues, seek help, okay? This is fine, watching tarot card readings, but seek a professional that is actually specialized um, in mental health, or a doctor that specializes in physical health or something, or if it's spirituality, Reiki, or something like that. But to take care of yourself, okay? Cherish the body that you have, and you will reap the benefits of it. You'll feel better. You'll be more fertile. Okay, so that message could be important to somebody who maybe lost someone in their life. I'm gonna leave it there. Hopefully, that resonated with someone that is watching. Like I said, it was a very sad reading, and for anybody that has lost anyone, I send much love, light, healing towards you. Okay, so continue to be grateful for the things and the people within your life. Use your magic for greatness, Capricorn. Okay. What else do I have to say? I'm gonna leave it there, okay? Like I said, I thought I was recording before, so if I left something out the second time, Spirit just didn't want me to share it, okay? If you have not heard this today, Capricorn, you are loved and you are cherished, okay? Until next time, bye bye.